Hello there and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. We are once again playing Lone Echo. And we are outside on an EVA on our little
Select your destination.
little thingy-majig. So first of all, I have to apologise to the game a little bit and to the developers. I wasn't particularly critical, but I did mention the fact that the rings of Saturn didn't look quite as good as I was hoping, I suppose. And that they didn't really match up to Elite's dangerous minefield of asteroids that you get to when you go through rings of various planets, including Saturn as well. A user whose name I brought up and I've immediately forgotten, I think it was Zargon Ramirez? There it is, Zargon Ramirez, is that right? Yes. Helpfully pointed out, very much thank you to you, Zargon, that in fact this is probably more accurate because the rings of Saturn are actually relatively thin and are made up of tiny little particles, excuse me, no more than sort of 10 centimeters big, rather than these behemoth asteroids, and rather than the asteroids and rocks that Elite Dangerous gives you the impression that it is composed of. So, apologies to the game, apologies to the rings of Saturn. I misjudged you. On we go. Yes? So I should hold on. Do I need to hold on? Let's hold on to start with, and then we'll try letting go and finding out. Oh god, no, I need to hold on.
Distance to Anomaly.
Jesus.
800 meters.
Copy that. I've a visual on your transport.
3,500 meters.
So, alright then.
2,000 meters.
I had a light.
Steady as she goes.
Can I raise my
Lots of
helmet?
speed.
Does that hurt me? I don't seem to be able to, unless you can only use... Oh, I can. It doesn't seem to hurt me. But we'll leave it down, because that seems to make more sense. Oh. Did it hurt me?
Jack!
The fuel's malfunctioning. I have no control. I'm drifting toward the anomaly.
Remote link's been severed. I can't reboot the transport.
That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Navcon. Ba-doop. If I shine a light at it, maybe it'll distract it. If I blind it, then it won't be able to disrupt me anymore. What has happened to that rock there? I suppose it's all being
I'm
pulled into the
taking
anomaly.
radiation damage.
Abort, Jack!
Am I?
Get out of there now! Just ditch the Fury! Go!
That
Evacuating
seems
Fury.
mental.
Hurry, Jack! Get clear of that radiation!
Stand by.
Jack?
I'm
Fury
trying.
has completely dropped off my scope. Total loss of signal. It's gone.
On approach, I noticed the anomaly was pulling the surrounding debris into its center.
You think the anomaly's housing some kind of singularity?
That would be consistent with my observations, yes. Needless to say, I doubt we'll be seeing that Fury transport again.
Okay.
I'm trying.
So much for scanning the anomaly up close.
Shields at 30%.
Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to die. Maybe that's the plan. And then I'll just regenerate in a new... Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Pretty much done. Oh, look, I'm all decayed. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, there we go.
Reboot initiated.
Jack, are you alright?
Well,
I'm here.
yes.
I was able to transfer to
Give
a
it.
new shell.
Give it.
Thank God for that. I think those disturbances might actually be electromagnetic pulses. You might not be able to scan the anomaly up close, but
Well, obviously not.
configure a geological sensor to do the trick.
How so?
Well, if we can use it to read fluctuations in the magnetic field, we should be able to get a look inside. There's just several problems.
Go on.
Got failures all over the facility. For
Of
this
course.
plan to work, we'll first need to clear up some problems in the container field,
Who-
the primary dig site, and the processing line.
Send the details to my ARM computer.
Done. Let me know when you arrive at the sites.
Hello? Yes. No, I've got it. Thank you. Yes. Bloop. So we have the container field, the processing line. Nope. The dig site, CubeSat reactivation, and recovered audio files. Oh, was that just...
Athena, bring up the next candidate, please.
Oh yeah, we listened to that. That's fine. That's fine. Ah, so there are more of the CubeSats all over the place. There are 9 around the exterior of Kronos, apparently. So we could have a little look for those at some point, but I suspect we can just move back and forth quite nicely now. So let's close that. Let's activate the
Select
holomap.
your
In fact,
destination.
let's pop it back up again. What's the first one? We'll do them in order. Container field is where we're going to go. which we can't select, so we should just go there, I guess. Container field, go.
Destination, container field.
And I shall
Preparing
hold
for
on this
thrust of
time.
ignition.
Any of
Please
those little
hold on.
things we can see? CubeSats? If I actually face towards my cameras, because I still am just using the 2 cameras at the moment. I need to mount the 3rd one on the door frame, and I haven't really figured a way of doing that particularly well yet.
I'm picking up latent radiological activity in that area.
Something must have contaminated the cargo.
There's no way we'll get a clear read on the anomaly with all that interference. We'll need to find the source of the radiation and jettison it.
My scanner should help me track down the culprit.
Best guess, I'd say you're looking for levels around 80 or 90 decigrays. If you get into trouble, remember you can use the Fury module's induction panel to recharge your shields.
Okay. I forgot it had those, so thank you for reminding me. So we need to get our out. Start scanning. It's 2, 17. Can't really see what that says. No, go this way. Oh, can you not? Nope. That's a bit better. How close do I have to be? What's that, 40?
Radiation absorption at 30 decigrays and climbing.
You're getting warmer. Watch yourself.
Shields at 95%.
What's that say? 30. 50. 50. 70. Gotta be this one, right? 69. 50. Gotta be this one. Oh. $69. 39. Yeah, it's got to be that one, but I'm just not sure what to... Oh, we are getting quite damaged. Might need to try running back.
We need to track down the source of the radiation, Jack.
Ooh. I'm just going to go and recharge my shields first. Thank you. Yeah, going a little bit beyond that. Is that a recharge point? I can't remember what they look like. Nope. That's one, isn't it? Okay, so we are fully charged again. So let's try going down the side, I guess. Not that one, not that one. Not that one. What's happened there? 29. Let's just get rid of that. I don't think I really need that, but thank you. $47. So that... Oops.
Shields at 95%.
Ah, hello.
Agitated deuterium ions detected.
Deuterium? That's a hydrogen isotope. How'd that end up in one of our helium-3 containers?
Unclear. The processing line is configured to scrub any excess hydrogen.
Ah, sod it.
We're doing okay.
For now, let's just deal with the contamination. I'll dispatch a Fury to remove the irradiated container.
Okay.
Wait, something's wrong.
What is it?
I can't get the Fury transport to decouple from the container
okay.
on the upper rack.
I can throw the manual override on the Fury's hitch. Stand by. I'll make my way up there now.
Don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? I don't know. Is it these things? How am I doing? Not brilliant.
Shields at 50%.
No. Let's pop back and recharge. At least we know where we need to go now. So there should be a Fury around that somewhere that we can release, but I'm not really sure where. So in other news, if you've been watching my other series, in particular, Don't Knock Twice, the new horror game that's out on the Rift and Steam.
The Fury's stuck on the upper rack. Throwing the manual override should get it moving.
Oh, there we go. If you watched that, I talked briefly, and thinking back on it, I don't think I actually really finished my train of thought on it, but I talked briefly about how I was hoping to buy a new PC once we'd moved house, and how that was probably no longer really viable because of the money I was going to say wasted, which is a strong word, but money we'd spent, things like couches and carpets and all the tools I've had to buy and everything. And I talked about how a monitor was one of those things, which I talked about because of the resolution that I was forced to record.
Shields at 95%.
Cannot see a Fury. The resolution that I was forced to record Don't Knock Twice at, which was 1050 rather than 1080. What am I doing here? Where is this? Is this it? What's this over here? Scan port to begin resync. I can't. What port? What is going on? What is going on here? What is going on? Where is this Fury? It's pointing me towards those maglocks, but I suspect they're going to come at a later moment. Can't see anything around here. That looks like a little Fury transport, unless I'm much mistaken. Maybe I am.
Shields at 50%.
Gonna have to go do that again in a second. Kind of frustratingly, sorry about that.
I need to throw the manual override for the Fury's hitch.
Yes, I know, but I don't know where that is. What's that? I need to move out of here pretty quickly. What is this?
Shields at 30%.
Multi-tool. Okay, we'll just leave that there and hope that we don't need it, I guess. Oh, all sorts of wrong buttons. Doesn't mean something on this Fury, does it? Maybe it does. Maybe it does. It's the only Fury I can see. No, we're not. So yes, going back to the PC, I wasn't sure, and I was talking about buying a new monitor. And hello, there you are. And I was saying that I couldn't really... Well, the reason I was hesitant about buying a monitor is because I wasn't too sure what graphics card I was going to get in the new build. And I wasn't too sure on the graphics card because I was very much hoping that AMD's Vega would be a lot better. Not that they're particularly slow, but particularly the power usage I wasn't particularly keen on.
Approaching Fury transport.
And there's nothing that
Careful.
really...
Once you decouple the transport's hitch, the autopilot's likely to kick in. So either get clear or find something to hold on to.
Yeah, there was nothing that really challenged the 1080 Ti from Nvidia, which is what I was kind of hoping for, or at least bested the 1080.
Unlocking this hitch will release the Fury transport.
Okay, let's unlock this hitch, which we will do by doing something. Ah, hello.
Fury hitch released.
Autopilot's taking over. So far, so good.
Let's hold on to this and go for a little ride. Oops. So yes, that's why I wasn't getting a monitor, or at least I wasn't planning on getting a monitor. I was initially looking at getting a new PC rather than getting the...
Shields at 95%.
Ah! Jack?
Yeah, that shouldn't have
You
happened.
alright?
Affirmative, but the container was breached. The contamination is spreading.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Okay, I've got an idea.
At least it's not
If
worse.
I release the container's maglocks, the Fury should just carry it away. Or it would if the controls were actually responding.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. Just cut the power. Maybe that'll do it.
Considering the damage, are you sure that's wise?
Wise? Definitely not. But will it work? Only one way to find out.
Just going to give myself a little charger-rooney whilst we're here. So I was initially looking at getting the PC first, and staggering it, getting the PC and the graphics, not the graphics card.
Shields at 95%.
What do I do here? Yes, I see you. I do not know what to do with you. I see that you're shining at me. Oh, it's going to be a cut, isn't it? Of course.
Do I need to mention this is a gross violation of protocol?
It's either this or risk contaminating the entire shipment. Sometimes you just have to improvise. Ah!
Blimey. See you later.
What the hell just happened?
Explosive decompression. The escaping gas caused the container to jettison itself.
Okay, so not exactly what we were aiming for, but... Well, I suppose that takes care of our radiation problem. Good work. The sensor should be able to scan the anomaly free of interference. Okay, good start. We still need to find out what happened at the primary dig site and on the processing line. Let me know when you find out more. Hold on. Something's wrong with that Fury transport.
The one that collided with the container. What's wrong with it?
I'm
It's going mental.
really not sure. It's moving erratically, veering wildly off its flight path.
Could be a problem with the Fury's flight dynamics.
Probably just need to reset the navcom. If you get a chance, would you mind looking into it?
Copy that.
And I'm not sure, but I think we might need to resynchronize the container field's inventory control system.
Are these issues urgent?
Neither one's going to keep us from scanning the anomaly. Consider them both secondary priorities.
Well, nope. I love me a secondary task. I'll do it.
Nice. Good work, Jack.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm sorry, it was like watching some sort of weird robot rodeo. Cowboy Jack ropes himself a Fury.
Do I get a hat?
A hat, fancy boots, shiny spurs. We'll fix you right up. Till then, you can just leave the Fury where it is. I'll have Hera run some diagnostics on it before I can reconnect the remote link.
Copy that. I'm moving on.
Happy trails, partner.
Liv, you were right. The inventory control system is out of sync.
Probably got knocked off cycle by one of those pulses. In order to resynchronize the inventory system, you'll have to quickly scan each of the 3 I/O ports in the container field.
Hera, mark the location of each I/O port on my HUD.
If you could,
Once
Hera.
scan the first I/O port, you'll have roughly 70 seconds to scan the other 2.
Okay, so I should do them in some form of
The system
order.
will reset and you'll have to start again.
Oh no, where are they? Oh, okay, so it wasn't over there. That must have been the Fury transport I was looking at. So we will go this one, that one, that one. That makes sense, doesn't it?
That's one.
Clock is running. 70 seconds.
Okay, 2.
One more to go.
50 seconds remaining.
Ooh, going a little fast there. Right, so. Boom.
Success. Inventory control station synchronized.
Excellent.
That was impressive.
Thanks.
It wasn't all that difficult. After all, I was specifically designed to handle these types of demanding situations.
Plus, you're incredibly modest.
Thank you.
Okay, so. Let's take a quick look at our... So we've got nothing else to go here. So let's head back to the Fury. So, going back to what I was talking about to do with PC hardware and everything. So as I say, my initial plan, I was thinking about doing the PC first, so the case, motherboard, processor, that sort of thing. And not really doing the graphics card straight away or the monitor. The issues I had with don't knock. Of course, we need to slightly rethink that. So now, I did spend a long time just looking at... Why can't I see the... Oh, this is the damaged one, isn't it? Where's mine? Long time looking at new PCs and components and stuff like that. And the case is what I was really struggling with. I couldn't find a case that I was particularly happy with. I really love the large Fantech cases, like the N3 Primo. I love that case, but it's just too big for my desk, really. I just can't really squeeze it in properly. So I was looking at a few others, and I think if I was going to go with anything... What's next on the list? I would go with a Be Quiet Dark Base Pro 900, something like that it's called. Primary dig site. Bing, bong.
Destination.
Oh,
Primary
Jesus.
dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold
That's
on.
the case that came closest, but I wasn't entirely happy with it. But there are a couple of cases coming up quite soon. One is the Antz P110, which although it isn't...
Trying to work out just how the hell
We'll come back to it.
A container full of concentrated deuterium.
I'm not certain. Deuterium is a byproduct of helium-3 atomic decay.
But helium-3 is a stable isotope. It would take centuries for it to decay. It doesn't make any sense.
Approaching primary dig site.
Any sign of activity? The whole site's gone dark and we need the comms array there to boost the data buffer from our sensor sweep.
All systems appear offline. Emergency lighting only.
Damn. Well, clearly something went wrong here.
I'm sensing a pattern.
No kidding. That should be the new Kronos 2 mission patch. Just something went wrong. In big, bold letters. Anyway, better get to it. Let me know what you find.
Okay, let's have a scout around. So yes, the Antz P110, which although it's not, I was looking to get like a primary sort of...
These solar panels should be providing the site with backup power. The Anomaly must have damaged them.
They might not have the wattage to operate the comms array anyway. We barely get enough solar energy here to power the comm stats, let alone a whole dig site.
I was hoping to get almost like a premium style case, really. Maybe not quite as premium as like an InWin, which can be quite pricey. But it's looking for something quite nice. But the Antz seems to tick a lot of boxes. It's got a HDMI port on the front for VR, which is lovely. It's not a requirement, but it's very nice to have. It means you get an extra few inches on your cabling, which is awesome. It's also got a tempered glass panel, which I kind of wanted just because it looks really fancy. It has a built-in graphics card holder to prevent any kind of graphics card sag, which is a nice little touch.
Warning. Hazardous levels of radiation detected.
Right on cue.
I'll try to get the site's radiation dampener online.
Good idea. Make sure to check its backup power supply. It may have a dead battery.
It does get quite nasty over there, doesn't it? So I'm not really sure where the radiation dampener is, so we'll go have a look around. Keep an eye on our shield. The other thing the Antz case had, which I very much wanted, was... Stop. Was an 8 PCI port... 8 PCI expansion ports at the back of the case, which I very much wanted. Well, that looks important.
It should provide backup power to the dampening field, even if the main generator is offline. Battery removed. It's definitely depleted.
Well, that explains that. Your Fury transport should have a spare you can replace it with.
Let's get out of here pretty quick, because that is doing us right in. Yes, 8 PCI expansion ports on it, because I still use, to this day, a PCI card. Not a PCI Express card, a PCI card.
The backup battery should be on the aft of the transport.
Yep, on there. The reason I
Battery
use
acquired.
a PCI card...
My shields at the Fury's induction panel before I head back.
Yes, no, you're right, I should. Absolutely should. What am I doing? The sound card that I use for the music recording that I do is a PCI card. But you can't really get a suitable replacement as PCI Express. You can either get USB or Firewire external recording interfaces, which is okay, but I'd rather just use what I already have. I already have like a little pre-amp thing, so I don't really see the need to replace all that. The other thing I could do
Shields at
is
95%.
get a PCI Express... Crap. Crap. Crap, where's the battery? Oh, let's hope it just returned to the Fury. Because I cannot see it. Is get a PCI Express sound card which has built-in ADAT optical ports. Because my interface has an ADAT out on it. But those cost £300 to £400, £500, and I can't find a cheaper one. Same with the... Shit. Okay. Did I pick it up or did I leave it up there? No, I picked it up. Shit. Huh. So basically, yeah, it cost me about £500 to use new hardware to either replace or simulate what I already have, which isn't ideal. So the alternative is to get a PCI Express to PCI converter, which you can get for about £25. But then you need a little bit of space in your
Shields
case,
at 95%.
so you can actually fit in that additional PCI card. So obviously it's not going to sit on the motherboard, it's going to be slightly different, which is a bit of a pain. I have completely lost this battery. I knocked it into that wall as I was shooting along.
We should postpone further construction on this site until we can fully
not it there,
assess
is
how
it?
the anomaly has affected our equipment.
Agreed. I'll probably spend my last week here just doing a full assessment of the station at this rate. You know, assuming we can figure out what that anomaly is in the first place.
Yeah, I've lost this battery completely. What I might need to do is just let myself die so that I respawn back at the Kronos 2 with a new battery.
The drills at the primary dig site are functional. No signs of damage from the anomaly.
Good. Those don't yield as much helium as the blocks we send to the processing line, but losing them would still hurt our numbers.
I've located this site's labor units. They're unresponsive.
Damn. Try giving them a scan. Maybe that'll tell us what went wrong.
Oh, thought I did.
Broad spectrum lattice displacement. These labor units have suffered catastrophic radiation damage.
And all without setting off a radiation alarm or abandoning the site. It must have been
Sorry about
sudden.
that.
Can you get a scan of the generator core as well? That's the most likely culprit.
Nope, too late. That's fine. Like I say, I wanted to die.
My shield can only absorb
There you
so
go.
much radiation before sustaining irreparable damage.
What's gone on there? I am way too high. Okay, let me just crouch down. Oh, has it already released me? No, it is freaked right out. There is no pull. Like, the lever hasn't even spawned. And I can't... But there's the battery. Nothing is working. That has just... yeah, that has broken itself. That has broken itself. And I don't know any way of just... That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to try clicking on these, see if they do anything. No. No way of spawning back. Or anything. So I think I might have to restart the game then, because that seems well and truly broken, doesn't it? Okay, fantastic. Well, I will restart the game and I shall be back momentarily. So we are reloading the game just so we can make sure that everything's okay, but I didn't notice that we'd actually hit the 30-minute mark, so it was about time we stopped anyway, so I guess that's a suitable place to stop. So what I will do is just make the point I was trying to make. See if we can find that battery, see if that's still over there. Which was, yeah, the Antz casing is very nice, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, which I appreciate it is actually turned into a bit of a long story, it wasn't my intention, sorry about that. No battery. No battery. This has completely bugged out, hasn't it? Crap monkeys. Well, I guess I'll try dying again. Seeing if I load up in a better position. Because there's nothing there. I guess the reason the battery spawned where it did when I died is so that you know where it is when you come back to life. Ooh. Anyway, long story short, I started looking at the monitors following the game of...
Broad spectrum lattice displacement. These labor
Yep, we
units
listened to that
suffered
before.
catastrophic
Following the
radiation
game of
And all without
Don't
setting
Knock
off a
Twice I
radiation
had.
alarm or abandoning the site. It must have been sudden. Can you get a scan of the generator core as well? That's the most likely culprit.
This radiation dampener will allow me to safely investigate the dig site, but I need to reactivate it first.
Don't know what this core is that she
Shields
wants
at
me to
50%.
scan. So I'm not really sure what to do there.
Shields at 30%.
Can I scan it in there? No. We'll have to figure that out later on, I guess. Oh, I wonder if that's it. No. No, it's not. Generator. Oh, there's a generator core, so it'll be up there. Okay, so we know what to do next time. So yes, long story short, I started looking at monitors and I ended up yesterday spending way too much money on a graphics card and monitor. I think I decided that
My shield
as...
can only absorb so much radiation
or different place
before
at least,
sustaining
that's something.
irreparable damage.
But no battery still.
Shields at 95%.
As I wasn't going to buy a whole PC, and I'm probably not intending on doing that really anytime realistically too soon, I thought I'd spend a bit more on a graphics card and monitor than I really intended on doing so. So I bought a 1080 Ti hybrid cooled graphics card for way too much money. And I also bought a 27-inch 1440p G-Sync 165Hz monitor, which I'm very excited about because I currently have a, like I say, a 1050. A 1050p monitor, which I bought in 2009, which is obviously quite terrible. So yeah, looking forward to that. So I'm going to leave this here now. It's probably gone on about another 5 minutes too long. So apologies for the length of the video. I'm going to spend a few minutes trying to figure out what's going on here so we can actually just crack on next time. I am still planning on doing streaming and it is becoming a little bit imminent now. So, really, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Restream.io to do YouTube and Twitch, for at least in the short term, so that, you know, best of both worlds, and we'll see if there's one I prefer more, see if there's one which gets a bit more traffic, and we'll take it from there, really, on which is the one I might stick with, or whether I just keep on using both, which will be, I suppose, the ideal world, really, won't it? Might make management a bit of a pain, but, you know, I'm doing this for you guys, so the easier it is for you, the better. So the next thing then is picking a game to play in it. I'm still a little bit unsure about playing a VR game in it, just because of the lack of audience interaction that you'll get, which I figure is really a big part of streaming. So I'm looking to do a monitor game, but I'm not really too sure what to play. I've got lots of ideas, lots of suggestions. So if you have any suggestions yourselves out there...
I need to be
god
more careful
damn.
when operating in irradiated environments.
Let me know,
Shields at
is what I was going to
95%.
say there. Oh. Whether that be... If you really do think I should be doing a VR game, then let me know that, and I'll see what I can do, see if I can think of or find a game that might be suitable. Otherwise, if you have any particular monitor-based games you'd like to see me play, whether that's, I don't know, let's go like strategy games like City Skylines, or I suppose even Civilization, although I'm not sure that even that would fit into a stream with the length of the games they take. Or whether it's going to be something like a simulation game, like Farming Simulator, or anything really, Dishonored 2, God, I don't know, Don't Starve, you know, literally anything. If you have any ideas, any preferences, stuff you might like to see me play, which isn't VR, or is VR, if you have any suggestions that way as well, then let me know, that would be awesome, and I'll start collecting a few ideas together, and I will let you know as soon as I have a firm date. I'm thinking about not this weekend, because when's this? This is out Friday, isn't it? So not this weekend, but maybe the weekend after. So I want to give you guys hopefully at least a week's notice. So I'll start putting it in videos as soon as I have a firm date and putting it on Twitter and all those sorts of things. And we'll see how that goes. I do have a webcam now as well, so you can actually look at my face whilst I stream. So that'll be a great pleasure for all of you, won't it? Don't have a green screen at the moment, but it's something I'm thinking of doing. I think it might be useful to have, but I think right now it's not particularly important, particularly because I spent so much money this month on, you know, things like graphics cards and monitors. Graphics cards coming tomorrow on Friday when this video is out, so every video from them will be, hopefully, noticeably better. I might also try recording at 1440, either uploading at 1440 or just downsampling it to 1080 when I do the, what do you call it, encoding, the video encoding output. So that might hopefully help the visuals a little bit as well. Anyway, way too long this has been going on now, so I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do click the like button. It's genuinely very much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are past 800, so thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, it means so much to see people enjoying my videos. But if you haven't subscribed, please do, and we'll continue the march towards 1,000 subs. Any comments, leave them down below. Let me know what you're thinking of the game. Let me know what you want to see me stream, and I'll get back to you as soon as I see those comments. Otherwise, I shall see you next time for more space-based VR madness in Lone Echo. Hopefully, fingers crossed, with a battery. Thank you very much for joining me.